You have to choose what reality you want to live in. You ever feel like life is just happening to you? Like you're just in the passenger seat of your car as life's going and driving, just going along with it. Suddenly, you see yourself living a life that you don't even want. You're not who you want to be. You're not the, you're not around the friends that you want to have. You're not doing things that bring fulfillment to you. Because I've been there. I've been in that exact situation. And then I realized that my view of the world was what was creating this. What does this mean and how does this happen? That was me too. Until I realized that it was my view of the world that was creating this. And it was my view of the world that had to change. Now, what does that mean? And how do we fix this? Number one, have no opinion of anything. Simple as that, man. Video ended. No, I'm just joking. Have no opinion of anything. You see, reality is what happens. What actually happened. Me slamming this water bottle on the desk. That's what happened. Now, let's say we were arguing or something. Your perception of it would have been that I slammed it in anger and this is I slammed it. Would have been you know, would have been that. But in reality, I put the water bottle on the table, right? You see, there's this book called Don't Believe Everything You Think. You see, there's this book called Don't Believe Everything You Think. And I've spoken about this already in one of my videos. But basically, it gives us an allegory as to what that all means. Now, in the book, it explains. I haven't read the book, and it's been probably like a year, so it's gonna be a little, take this with a grain of salt. But the point of the story is, there's a monk that's trying to meditate. Now he's trying to meditate in like temple courts, and there's kids playing around. There's things going on, and he can't meditate, so he gets mad. He starts yelling, "Ah, I can't meditate!" Ah. You know what I mean? And so he goes to the forest. And so he goes to the forest and he's trying to meditate. And then some rabbits and some kids run by and there's some birds everywhere and he just can't focus. So he gets even more mad. He's like, what the hell, man? Came out here to not be bothered. Excuse me. And I'm still getting bothered. Ah. And then what he does is he says, you know what? In order not to get bothered by anything, I'm going to get a boat. I'm going to row my ass to the middle of the lake. And I'm just going to sit there. There's going to be no noise. Nothing could come and bother me. A rock isn't going to come out of the sky and hit me from over here. I'm going to be good. So that's what he does. He goes to the middle of the lake. And then all of a sudden, he's sitting in the middle of the lake. He's meditating. And he hears the noise of another boat coming. And he's like, I swear to God, man, if those people come near me, like they see me here. Thing comes closer. So he's like, what the hell? Like, why is this thing getting closer to me? Sorry, guys. I smelled a little something weird right now. So why does this thing keep getting closer to me? And he's like, I swear to God, man. He hears it super close. He's like, I swear to God, man, if these guys do something stupid, I'm going to get pissed. And all of a sudden, this boat, boom, comes and hits him. And this dude gets so mad. He's, oh my God. Ah. And he looks to go to yell at whoever came and hit him in the boat. And there's no one in the boat. It was just an act of nature, a coincidence that the boat came and hit him in the middle of the lake. And he said, so what's the point? Or he said, the boat coming and hitting me was just reality. It just happened. It was just nature. But it was my choice to believe that someone did it with malice. You see, when someone does something or something bad happens to you, is it always really what it looks like. You know, a lot of the times my mom will do something and I'm like, oh, my mom's trying to piss me off, man. Or my mom's just trying to push my buttons, or my mom's trying to do something. But she's just being her. She don't do it to make me mad. It's my choice whether I want to take it as her trying to push my buttons or her trying to annoy me. But in all reality, she's just existing, right? A lot of the times we look deeper into things than what they really are. You see, life, we could look at the ocean like this, right? The ocean comes, the ocean has waves. If you're in the ocean, where are you gonna get mad at there's waves? Where are you gonna get mad that the ocean is coming and going? Where are you gonna get mad at a tiger for having stripes or a cheetah for having spots? Some things just are the way they are. So why get mad about it? Why have an opinion about why it's a certain way and why just have no opinion of anything? If someone does something stupid in your eyes, who cares, man? Let them do it. Let them do it. Have no opinion of anything. Now, number 2, remove yourself from things. I'm gonna scroll down my notes right here. Remove yourself from things. We are shaped by what we put our value into. You see, if you like sports, if you like video games, and you're a sports guy, you're a gamer. If you like this, and that, then that kind of, a lot of the times we take that as for who we are, right? You see, we put meaning into people's words, and that's why they affect us, right? It's if someone tells you something, it's like, oh, it's them and then and everything like that. But in all reality, it's us that we take it in a certain way, right? For example, if a baby were to come and call you, let's say, I don't know, like a racial slur, or they call you poo poo face, or they say something like offensive to you, like it's a baby, bro. Like he don't know what he's saying. He don't know what those words mean. Yeah, he's trying to get you mad, or he might not. But let's say he was, right? He was just kind of trying to come push your buttons. Like, it's a baby, bro. Like, why are you gonna get mad at a baby? You know? A lot of the times we take things that just aren't that deep and make them into something that's like a huge deal, bro. If someone don't like you, then who cares, bro? Someone wants to talk smack about you, bro. Let them, bro. That's just how they are. If more than likely, if you know someone is like that, or you think someone's like that, and you're just chilling, existing, and they're here talking crap about you, they probably do that to everyone, bro. Like they're that's probably just the existence they live in. Don't give things importance if this is gonna come and bother you. Put importance into good things that lift you up. Put importance into people who are gonna be good to you, are gonna be good friends to you. Don't put importance on people that are retarded, bro. You're taking a retarded person's freaking words and taking them so serious. Let them be mad, bro. Let them live in their existence, bro. It's the fruit of their crappy freaking world and crappy existence that they come and spew all this crap at you, bro. You see, I saw this video on Instagram too. It was really interesting, but it was saying that, and a lot of people thought this was egotistical or whatever on Instagram, but whatever. I'm still gonna use the example. But that video was saying that some people are on like this wavelength, and these people are the ones that come and talk bad about you, that come and start problems. These are the people that are negative, and we're up here. We're on this wavelength. We're not worried about other people. They're so worried about other people and everything down here when we're up here and we don't worry about that. So it's like, let me watch the video and explain it. Here, I'm just gonna show this to you guys. Can you guys see that?
Instead of calling people bad or wrong or evil, what if you saw them for what they really are? Limited. A person can only act from the level of consciousness they stand on. They cannot reach higher than their awareness allows. When you begin to see this, judgment fades. Their cruelty no longer feels personal. Their words no longer pierce the same way. Because you realize they are only reflecting the walls of their own mind. And here's the truth. The more your consciousness expands, the less fault you find in others. Forgiveness doesn't mean they were right. It means you refuse to chain yourself to their limits. That's real freedom. Not to excuse, not to forget, but to see through. To understand that nothing weakens you more than hate, and nothing elevates you more than understanding.
Nothing weakens you more than hate, and nothing elevates you more than understanding. Insane, bro. Nothing weakens you more than hate. Nothing elevates you more than understanding. You see, the crazy thing is that in all this, if you have this like crazy level of empathy with people, nothing bothers you anymore, bro. If you put yourself in their shoes, bro, nothing bothers you. Like, for example, right? My friend, he had went to we had went to get pizza together, and there's this guy blocking a parking spot. My friend tries to park in there. Dude's like, you better get the hell out of here. They get mad at each other. He's like, hey man, let me park right here. He's like, I'm saving it for someone else. And my homie was about to freaking like, you know what I mean, just get in there. And then I asked him, so I was like, so what'd you do? And he was like, I just left. I was like, dude, I was pissed with that guy because I had seen him too. And he's like, yeah, bro, but imagine how sucky his life is. I was like, shoot, bro, like it's true. You know what I mean? Like a lot of times we put meaning into the words of babies, bro. Like their existence just probably sucks, bro. Or maybe like you find this super disagreeable, annoying person that talks smack about everyone, always angry with everyone, but it's like, dude, what existence do they live in? You know, how are they treated growing up, or how were they treated by their family for them to be acting that way, for them to be acting all like self-entitled and everything. Like they don't only act like that with you and their family, they act like that with everyone. So like literally everyone hates them, bro. And they have to live in the existence of that because they don't want to, they're too scared to face it. And in that it's like boom, gone. Like okay, I mean, I'd rather live this life, and I'm cool with that dude. Excuse me, I'm cool with that dude being mad at me, bro. If that's the type of person he is, that's how I think, bro. Like, sometimes it sounds a little messed up, but sometimes you have to see people a little less than for you not to be bothered by them. Obviously, don't make this your whole personality, seeing people less than and everything. But it's like, dude, it must suck to be them. So think about that, bro. Think about that. Number three now. Number three. Find yourself and choose how you want to live. You see, a lot of the times the reason life just keeps happening to us and life just keeps going is because we're just constantly on our phones, bro. We're constantly, we're on our phones. Even at work, we're on our phones. We're watching YouTube. On our lunch break, we're on our phones watching something, watching TikTok. We get home, we're playing video games. It's all we do. Maybe you go to the gym. Maybe you do a little self-improvement. But if you cut all your distractions, then you see what the fruit of all you're doing is. Then you see why you're at where you are. Then you see why you're stagnant. Then you see the stagnicity. And you just get like fed up with it, bro. Because all this stuff is just distractions from us not to see that mundaneness, right? That's why so many people are just stuck in their sucky jobs doing nothing, bro. Doing nothing with their lives. And I mean, to each their own, man. Maybe that's all people, like some people are just cool with doing that. But I know if you're probably watching this video, you're probably not one of those people. You see, you need to go deep down into yourself. Find out who you are, what you were made to do, and what you want to do. And then pursue that every day. Pursue what you want to do and what you were meant to do. Those are two key things to do. You see, find what really makes you happy. Because God places these things in us for a reason. You see, things that make me happy. I like to eat healthy. I like to be naturalistic. I'm wearing this polyester shirt just for the video, but as of like 2 days ago, I don't wear any polyester. I bought like cotton, everything, underwear, pants. I'm happy when I'm expressing myself like this stuff. I'm happy when I can show my artistic side when I play my guitar, when I play music. Like those things make me happy. Being around people who are on the same road that I am, who understand me, that makes me happy. And though I may not always, and that's the thing too. Like these things make us happy, but then this and then this stop us from doing those things. I said I love to eat healthy and be naturalistic. But then, oh man, I love Chick-fil-A too. You know what I mean? Or I'm lazy to go meal prep for the week. And then when I don't meal prep, I go and eat whatever crap we have at the house. I love doing Muay Thai and everything, but then all of a sudden it's like, dude, I want some ice cream. I love ice cream, bro. And these distractions in our own mind keep us away from our own goals. So cut the distractions, go deep down, find what makes you happy, bro, and start moving towards what fulfills you. You see, you can have all the money in the world, but if you're not doing something that really fulfills you, you're not doing anything, bro. What we fill our eyes with and what you see and what you do is your reality. If you're just around a bunch of people that are on their phones all day, that eat a bunch of crap, that are okay with where they are, that they don't care to try to fix their problems or try to grow, then that's just your reality. And this is why so many business people say to move in with like-minded people, because then all of a sudden your reality is a reality of like self-improvement and growing. A reality of everyone around you building their business and doing their thing, grinding. So that becomes your reality, so that's what you are. Your reality is what you become. It's the universe you live in. Choose how you want to live, who you want to be when you're older, and go towards that. You see, I want to be the type of man that's like a hippie naturalist. I love that crap. My mom was like that. I grew up like that. So I love that crap. But I want to be a happy, fulfilled person who is a good father to my kids. I want to provide for them. I want to take care of them. I want to be a good father that's there for them when they need me. And a father that can give them good advice and help them grow. But I need to start building up to that already. Now I'm going to go to number 4. Trudge through the snow. You see, this is the hard part. You can go and think about a business idea for 5 years and just never do it. The hard part is starting to walk towards the things in the path that you and God have put together and put before you. Like I said, God puts all these things in our head for who He wants us to be. It's our job to cultivate it and walk down that path. But you yourself have to walk that path. You yourself have to choose to go through the deep snow, through the hard times, through the rain, through everything in order to come out who you want to be. You see, it's not easy. It's gonna take the hard work, but at the end of the day, it's ultimately fulfilling. Excuse me. And another thing too is make friends that are similar to where you want to be, or similar on the same path as you, and get rid of the old ones. I'm not saying cut them off completely. You know, I have friends who aren't so much into this stuff, but my core friends are friends that are always trying to be better, are always trying to grow. And even like one of my close friends, he's big into like the nature, naturalistic stuff and everything. And I saw him doing all that stuff, and I was like, shoot, bro, like I want to do it. Like, you know, it rubbed off on me, and then now it's like the good thing that he was doing. All of a sudden, now I'm doing it too. You know, obviously with the influence of my mom too, she was into that stuff. Now it's like, dude, I want to do that too because it's just the world that I've grown up in. Be around good, and the good will rub off on you. If you do all these things, in 1 year, your universe and your reality will be completely different. In 1 year, you will be a completely different person, farther down the path than you were before, farther down the path to who you want to be, to where you want to be. And the negative thoughts from before, you're not even going to have to do the work to make them go away, excuse me. It's just not going to be who you are anymore, and they'll just be gone by themselves. It's crazy. It's crazy when you see it like that, but it's true. Because it's like, dude, why am I complaining about this stuff when I don't care anymore? Like, that doesn't bother me anymore. I'm not struggling with that anymore. Yeah, choose the existence you want to live in. Choose a good existence you want to live in. And do everything to go that way. Because the universe doesn't come to you. The universe shows you the door, but you have to be the one to walk all the way through it. And to walk the journey past that door. You guys have a good night.